G'day boys, it's me Roz and I'm back again for another video on my channel. So, today's video lads, by the title, it is about a terrible thing that's happened in not only Aussie cricket but worldwide cricket, but mainly Aussie cricket. It's been a bit of a bad week, and that is, yes, the Steve Smith, David Warner and Cameron Bancroft ball tampering. And yeah, this video is just going to be a bit of a talking video of what I think about the incident. So let me just start off by saying, yeah, I'm a decent fan of cricket, you know, I don't mind me cricket. I'm not like a diehard fan, but I still do love it. And yes, I do know Australian cricket is such a successful, you know, country, at the sport, really. I just know that, you know, I watched a bit of the Ashes last year, and very competitive. And, you know, leading the line is Steve Smith. I just know Steve Smith, I've seen, you know, videos and stuff about him. He has just really good mental health, and he seems like a great leader. Same with David Warner as well. And also with Cameron Bancroft, you know, he's quite a young lad. And for him to get, you know, these punishments, all three of them, not only Cameron Bancroft because he's young, but all three of them, it's quite harsh. But, you know, it is a bit fair enough. So for people that don't really know about this incident, what happened is against the game, Australia at South Africa, a test match. It was Australia versus South Africa, and what happened is Australia were getting, you know, were losing at the time, and yeah, the Australia did still lose by like over 300 runs, but pretty much, David Warner and Steve Smith instructed Cameron Bancroft to pretty much ball tamper with the balls, so they just grabbed out, you know, a piece of sandpaper, and they've just pretty much tried to sandpaper one side of the cricket ball so you could just swing better. But honestly, when you think about it, it's just poor. It's honestly poor how a group of men, leaders, you know, lots of people look up to these people, how they could just do such an incident like that. It's just, you know, they're going to regret it for the rest of their lives. Let's just be honest with that. But, yeah, but at the same time, you kind of feel a bit sorry for them because, you know, these guys, you know, have just put their 100% efforts into this cricket team and put their, you know, good effort in to get into these spots of these teams. But now, since, you know, Steve Smith and David Warner have got 1 year bans and Cameron Bancroft has got 9, you know, it's just almost career ending, you know. I'm not too sure what they're going to do, you know, during their breaks, but all I know is that, you know, it's just, you know, just so easy. It's just like, here you go, bang, there's my career, nearly or pretty much ended. Here you go, here's a free spot in the Australian cricket team. It's just ridiculous, and those are 3 big players, okay, with Steve Smith, David Warner, Cameron Bancroft a little bit. That's like kind of almost our team gone. Like, it's just, we know Australia is a very good team in the, you know, Department of Cricket, but I just think it's too much. The punishment, it's just a bit too much. This is because, you know, they've done something wrong, but I don't see how it's like, you have to wait for a year. Like, I reckon Cameron Bancroft should be given 3 months, and Warner and Smith should be given up 6. Because if, let's say, Steve Smith and Warner gave up, you know, 6 months, they would, like, we'll say, like, you know, 6 months including losing the leadership, actually. But it's just, it sucks how, you know, it's a bit embarrassing, you know. If you've seen the video of Steve Smith walking in the South African airport on the way home to Australia, you just see all these people saying cheat and cheat, and how there was like 20 security guards. Like, it's just sickening, and it's just videos you never want to see again if you're an Aussie like me. The press conferences, I saw Cameron Bancroft, and he was shocked. Like, you know, words he mumbled out saying, I'm absolutely heartbroken. That's very true. He's a young player, Cameron Bancroft, and seeing him getting 9 months, like, it's a little bit harsh, but at the same time, it's quite fair enough. So, Steve Smith, wow, okay, how this guy's interview was quite heartbreaking, you know, he was in tears and stuff like that. If you saw David Lehman, the head coach, at a little press conference, he said all these 3 guys are good men. They are good men, okay? The thing I'm just going to say is the world of cricket have overacted a little bit. I'm just gonna say they think that these three people are like the worst people. They should never ever play cricket again. All that stuff. You know, everyone makes mistakes in life, and obviously it wasn't like they didn't really intend. Well, they obviously did intend to do it, but they didn't really intend to cause like lots and lots of harm and stuff like that. They are good men, but yeah, they're just gonna regret it for the rest of their lives. But yeah, I guess they will. They will. What's the word? I forgot the word, lads. They will, bounce back from them. I'm pretty sure. After their bans. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, lads. This has just been a little chat about how Cameron Bancroft and Steve Smith and David Warner have done this just silly incident. So the things we covered are the punishment. It's too long. It is too long. Cameron Bancroft 3 months, David Warner and Steve Smith 6 months, including loss of leadership. Okay, that is perfectly fine. It's just too much time to regret and think about why have I done this. But fair enough. That's the ICC's ICC's decision. The other thing is, they are good men. Let's just put it like they are good men. They are not bad people. Okay, of course they've got to think about it a bit longer. But oh well, that's just how it's gonna work, really. And the last thing is, by seeing they're sorry. Okay, they're really sorry for what they've done. But there's no coming back from it, and they're just gonna have to sit down and yeah, just chillax for the next year, really. So yeah, that's the end of the video, lads. Thank you so much for watching. This has just been a bit of a talking video. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. New videos are on the way. Have a great Easter, everyone. I hope you have a nice feast with your family. If you're a Christian, hope you have a nice service. Got a nice time at church. I never go to church, but yeah. So yeah, it's a really sad incident in Aussie cricket, and I really do feel sad for these guys. But yeah, international, like England, South Africa, they're taking it a bit over the top. Let's be honest. But yeah, thank you for watching, lads, and see you later. Have a great Easter.